All right, folks, welcome back. My name is Rudy. You're watching Alpha Investments. What we do here is we're cracking some packs, talking about the booms and busts of the cardboard world. Today, we journey to the most rejected set since, I guess, what, Boulder's Gate or another? I don't know. It's been a bad release, folks. It's not going good. Unless you've been living under Rudy's basement, you would be aware that things have not been going ideally for the Karlov Manor experience. So today, my patron Chris S., all the way in Lebanon, Indiana, says, Rudy, let's do a case. Obviously, what we want is to find some sort of ridiculous $1,000 to $3,000 serialized card. But from what I've been hearing, the odds of that happening... Do we have a pull tab? Hey, we do have a pull tab. The odds of that happening is so extraordinarily low. That is continuing to create a lot of speculation. Ooh, pack one, Spirit. It's been continuing to create a lot of speculation on what's going on with the print run of this product. Did the product actually get the print run reduction? Did they print too much of this and they're stuck with it? What's going on? So we know serialized cards has kind of been what the modern day detective has been using to estimate how big or small print runs are for new Magic sets, okay? We got Reenact the Crime. Ooh, nice little $10 War Leader's Call. Well, actually, a card of value. Holy smokes, it's actually something decent. Blood Spatter, the old Murder, and Arrival there. For this particular one, it's really confusing because they cut from 500 to 250 on the serialization, but it is pretty... Remember how we talked about in Ravnica? How it was pretty well known that the print run was reduced based on... Oh, there's our first land. What's our first... let's see, how am I going to do this? First land in the cycle there. But remember how we were talking about how the pull rates of serialized cards were so easy in Ravnica between the shock lands and just even the non-shock land serialized cards. So everybody got really suspicious. I mean, the amount of messages I got from you all regarding how... Oh, there we go. There is our first one, ladies and gentlemen, the Incinerator of the Guilty. That is our first... Yep, I'm sorry, that's just regular mythic. That's our first invisible ink card. Not one of the most sought after. Oh, dude, if you can get a Mrs. T and all of her beauty and serialization, that'd be amazing. Take the bait, Rampage, and Gorgeous Island there. So that's what we don't understand. So based on the theory of using serialized cards to estimate print run sizes, in theory, that would mean that this particular product should have a monstrous print run, right? Ooh, the old audience there. That's what I'm trying to understand, right? But if I don't understand if the print run's that big, but nobody's buying the boxes, is this going to have to, are they going to have to bring back the Amazon dumps? Or how are they going to handle that with distribution? Everybody's stuck with product. Rudy's stuck with product. Every distributor's stuck with product. I mean, you know, I got the investigator. I got distributors even trying to work the Bull Strider. Ooh, Backstreet. I got distributors even trying to. We've been negotiating for like 2 weeks now regarding just trying to get more Fallout boxes, and you know, Murders of Karlov Manor is being used as leverage. You know, hey, well, Rudy, you know, I can get you an extra, 60 boxes over here and maybe an extra 100 here, but you're gonna have to buy all these. Nice little Incinerator there. Ooh, double mythic there, Master Sleuth, and that's where it's getting really weird. Because if we're using this principle that what we learn in Ravnica is they have the ability to reduce print runs, maybe not last minute, but pretty close to the ending. And we all notice that the pool rates of serialized cards, ooh, there's a charm. I think the charm's still $5 to $7. Did that one collapse also, or is that still $5 to $7? Are people still mad because I'm not looking for slimes? Because I stopped looking for slimes because everybody made fun of me. Because now the prices, they drop down to like $1 or $2 and it's not worth the time. And everyone's like, oh, slime is crap now. So I stopped scrolling for the slimes in this video because I didn't do it in the first video. Everybody freaked out. The second video I did. And then everybody just thought it was stupid. So there we go. So I don't know. I'm not really sure what that means. Because based on what I see, ooh, Mrs. K. Go Mrs. Kaya. I don't... If the theory holds true, then Karlov Manor is severely overprinted, and the box prices are going to have to keep tanking. As of filming this video, Karlov collector boxes are sitting at, I think 160 plus tax on the open market. What's that put us at, like 180 shipped? That's still pretty low, and by the time you guys watch this video, I guess it could be down to $20? I don't know. I'm assuming it's going to keep collapsing, because everybody, it's just been a nuclear dumpster fire. Ooh, there has to be a way for these individuals to prevent duplication back-to-back mythics like that. Like, that's so weird. 3 mythics in a row. Holy smokes. That's a commander mythic too, the old deep operative. Wow, 3 mythics in that pack. And I know the comment section is like, yeah, 3 mythics of garbage that nobody wants. So that's box 1. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, Chris. I thought that was a pretty bad box 1. We did get, you got 4 of the lands, but we got Prodigy. All right, we got 5 lands. All right, we got 5 lands. Yeah, all right, another commander mythic. We missed some of the best rares in mythic. Like, where's our little hidden street and our master girl? And so we missed those big hits. So box 1, a couple mythics. Our normal 1 invisible ink card, but it wasn't really the super most expensive, sought after one. A lot of the invisible inks, unless it's the top 2 or 3, the prices of those things have tanked down to like, what, $2 to $6 range. We're not talking much money, not much demand, not sought after at all. As of right now, that's the problem. People are just angry at this product, thinking that the power level's weak. There's nothing unique in it, and they don't like the framework. It is straight. Everything about it, apparently, everybody hates. So because of that, the pricing continues to fall apart. We got another Master Sleuth there. Hey, there's our first Streetwise Lookout. I guess we can see how many we get. That's our first one in the video there. And on this particular thing, I want to comment on a couple other things. People have been asking me regarding the couple stores that are dumping their product to get off the books. And the reason stores do this, there's right now, there's a lot of panic. Ooh, Vein Ripper. There's a lot of panic that people believe these boxes are going to continue to collapse. I guess we can pause right there. Let's talk about the play boxes. Very, very bad situation with the play boxes. Okay, let's be honest about it. Okay. The play boxes is the very first example of Wizards launching their play box. And it was a disaster. Commander Mythic, by the way. Judith. And a double chase is on. Should we look for slimes? I don't know. I feel like if I don't look for slimes, people are going to get upset. I don't know. I feel there's nothing wrong. Oop, another War Leader. I feel there's nothing wrong with the play boxes. Another, wow, it's our 4th or 5th Commander Mythic? It's been quite a bit, actually. The issue is Karlov Manor is just not the greatest set, and it's just not doing well. The market's rejecting it. When we have a product come out and the market rejects it, the market's going to speak with its wallet and the dollar amount. And then when people don't restock it and stores don't carry any more product, ooh, wow, double land pack. You know, the product's going to start backlogging. It's going to start filling up a distribution. It's going to get overstocked. And as time goes on, as we move forward through Fallout and then into the old Outlaw set in the Middle East, well, I guess, is it the Middle East? Or is it like Western? It's a Western. I don't think Middle East like desert, but I think they're going more like Midwest U.S. desert, right? They're not really going, I think that's what they're going for. Niv Mizzet, the problem is, what are they going to do? Ooh, hey, our first ley line of the video. Holy smokes, we didn't even get any in the first box. I just don't think we're going to see play boxes holding the price. I think we're going to see that downtick, and I think Wizards is going to be forced on a play box. Remember, the play box is supposed to be the printed demand item, okay? Play boxes are not supposed to come out, hold strong, and go up in value. They're not the collector box. So what are they going to do? Okay, and that's why I think we see so much. I think we see more panic, I think, on the play box. Hey, we got a Rakdos. It's our first Assassin's Trophy. But, you know, looking through the cards, any slimes? No. There's just not a lot of, like, you compare that to the Ravnica Remastered video we did the other day. You know, those collector boxes are like, what, 250? Let's just say 250 flat. I think they're a little more than that now. I think maybe like 270 with tag. Hey, Victim. Hey, that's our first, is that our first show? That's our first special guest showcase thing? Yeah. That's our first one in the video. Another Spirit of Justice. Hey, Eyes of the Blade. Another, wow, a lot of Commander Mythics. Did we get that many in the first 2 videos? I don't remember getting, I thought we got like 1 Commander Mythic card per box in the ancillary slot. Undergrowth Recon. Decent enchantments, but again, I think what's happening right now is a lot of stores are using their mythics. I was looking at Mrs. T, I got distracted. I think, Urgent Necropsy, okay. Well, this one had actually a lot more mythics. I think stores are using their stale product, and I think they're all cracking to sell singles since they can't sell the box. So what's going to happen is in the short term, you're still going to see some stronger pressure. That looks, is that really off-centered? Or is that just the way the card is? Can't even tell on there. Maybe that's just the way it is because the file docket, kind of the folder. That's kind of a weird, it's kind of confusing. Hey, Cryptic Coat. Is that our first appearance? Might be our first appearance, Cryptic Coat. But I think what's going to happen with the play boxes is, you know, that's Wizards printed. Oh, wait, we have one more pack. I'm sorry. That's Wizards printed demand item. So they have to sell that. And right now, play boxes have almost. Oh, wow. Okay. We had no Cryptic Coats, and we had 2 in a row. Oh, their little hedge maze. All right, that's a nice little end. This is a fine, good little pack. Cryptic Coat and a maze. So again, 4 to 5 lands per collector box. I may have missed. Did I miss the special link in that box? Maybe I thought you were supposed to get 1 per box. Maybe I missed it. I may have missed a special link, everybody. Or an invisible ink one? Did I miss the... I know we had a special guest slot. Maybe you get that in place of the invisible ink? That's kind of weird. Connecting. We got a Judith, a researcher. And Doppel, demanding answers, and Chase is on. So, how does Wizards handle that? Because they have, you know, play boxes are supposed to be in print and available for Karlov's Foreclosed Manor for the next, you know, 2 to 3 years. And commercial district, there's a nice little fancy extended art. There's our first land in this box. We are, by the way, we're in, the pride of the whole. I can't take this card seriously. It's called a crocodile, elk, and a turtle. Like, that's just like, did they just mix random words? Like, doesn't even, I don't know, it's just a little much, even to my standard. Even to Rudy doesn't know a clue about anything. That's a lot to my standards. So I predict they're going to have to live with the price. I think moving forward, I think the play boxes will be a lot better. Oh, I love the art and that framework. That is one of my favorite frameworks on these new cards. That is beautiful. Hey, another Vein Ripper. I think it's the first time we've had the docket one. And a ley line, our second one in the video there. And wow, that might be the best pack we had all video. We had a Vein Ripper, a $20 guild pack, and a $10 foil land. I think that was the best pack we've had in the first half of this video, Chris. Holy cow. Hey, there we go. Vein Ripper in, oh, look at that. Vein Ripper with the invisible ink there. Very cool, everybody. Okay, that's a nice hit. Now again, by the time you watch this video, maybe it's down to $1. I don't really know. By the time these are filmed and you guys watch them, sometimes we have such a delay, the pricing gets quite humorous. And to see people's reaction is just, it's hilarious. Rudy says this, all his prices are wrong. It's like, bro, the videos, and by the time you go out, ooh, that is gorgeous. Where's it? Look at that sword and even, oh, wow. Okay, that might be the best looking invisible ink card. That looks really nice. Wow, that was a really nice pull. And oh wow, and a Cryptic Coat. That was wow. Okay, maybe I'll just, man, the last few packs a lot better. Okay, man, I think those last 2 packs have been the best 2 packs opening so far in this half a case, by far. I don't think Bar the Law, Merchant, No Witness, another Assassin's Trophy. I still wonder though. I know we rambled about this in the Ravnica opening when I saw all those Ravnica reprints. It just makes me wonder if we're ever going to see a day when we see the game piece, Elegant Parlor, when we see the game pieces themselves shift and the value in the single cards become more expensive, desirable in stores. In other words, there's more of a slant and tilt on the common, uncommon, rare slot in the single. Is that our first Quake Mole? That might be our first Quake Mole today. I don't think I've even seen a Quake Mole all day. And Radiant Arbiter, Commander, I think there, Mrs. T. I always think about that. You know, old man Rudy's like, are we ever gonna get a return to an era of like foils and uncommons being like desirable and chasing? Or is that just really over with? Oh, back to back. Ooh, back to back 2 lands. And the old giant Titanic of Doom over there. And Insectopter. Man, that's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. But I just wonder if we're ever going to get that. And if it does happen, what would that do to a lot of the prices and people's attitude? Would it be an overall win? Would the game piece army revolt? Ooh, commercial district. You know, that's kind of always the thing I kind of wonder about there, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, 6 lands in this one. That is all right. So this is probably the best box we've had to getting close to the value of a sealed box versus the single cards. But yeah, like when you open a pack like this, I mean, look at this. Look at this pack. Gorgeous Deadly cover-up. Not really sought after, not high demand or anything. We got a Sphinx. We got a little instant interrogation over here. We got a little skeleton. But again, some of these packs we get like that, they're just, it just reminds me of Lord of the Rings, but without a lot of the major hits. Where every once, ooh, there we go. There's a nice Rakdos there, the old Chaos Patron. And a land. That's a nice pack. And a Phoenix. Alright, that was pretty good. Rakdos and a land. And that's it there. Okay, so that's halfway through the video. Are we even going to get... Golly. Oh, I'm glad a couple more pages signed up to do box openings. Are we ever even going to get a single serialized card? This could be like Lord of the Rings, where we go like multiple videos and like the curse of no serialized cards is just going to be this nasty thing, you know? It's definitely very, very possible, everyone. All right, box 4. Here we go. We got the Lush. By the way, 3... What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... That's... Wait. That was 7 lands? Whoa. That's the most we've had. And, of course, Eyes of the Glade for the Commander Mythic. Very nice there. Anyways, that's my prediction of everything right now. I don't know where you all stand. I know, well, comment section will just say no one buys Magic. It's dead to me. Rudy's dead to me, blah, blah, blah. But I still... I'm not sure how the playbox situation is going to unfold. I'm more curious about that than I am... Oh, Cryptic Coat. Very nice. I'm more curious on that than I am with the collector boxes. The collector boxes, there's a finite amount of them. Eventually, Wizards going to have to dump them, go return to Amazon dumps, or offer them to distribution or a discount or something. But the play boxes, which they need to, you know, have available or sell over the next year or so, I don't know how that's going to work. Spirit of Justice Mythic, no witnesses, of course. The Deadly Fugitive, love the Vampire Assassin. I think anything to do with like assassins, or like, you know, like Master Girl Assassin, any of that kind of that theme always does well. People always love it. Is that a vampire also? Is that a... Yes, it is Vampire Assassin. I mean, people always love that. There's certain things. It's like, you know, the human cleric decks and certain things. Ooh, War Leader. Very nice. Hey, Hedge Maze, number 2, land. And wow, that was a good... This is a great pack. Oh. Okay, so look at this. So we have a pack. We'll go 2-3 packs with nothing. We get a pack then with a War Leader, a fancy land, and you get a double mythic in it. Isn't that wild? And then we can open the next 3 packs to get nothing out of it. Just nothing exciting. And we still haven't seen, can we have some more little Streetwise, Master Girls? Can we have anything? Robbery, Code Breaker, Greed, Prodigy, Strength. Like, terrible, see? Terrible pack. Like, just absolutely, that was an awful pack. That's what I'm saying, like, hold on a second. I want to knock the camera. It's just one of those things where it's just... Like, the experience is so... Oh, finally. Okay, there's a Massacre Girl. Escort. Not the kind you're thinking of. You bunch of goofballs on my channel. Hero, and that is it. And it's saying, man, you could... If you bought a single pack of this, you could have the worst experience ever. Even one box. Because I get questioned all the time. Rudy, why like a year ago did you shift to these case openings? Or like 6 to 9 months ago? I'm not a big Niv Mizzet fan, but I have to admit, that does look really cool. The framework with the dragon with Niv Mizzet, that does look pretty neat. I shifted to mostly case openings because of the volatility. That's all it is. Because I was doing I would do 2 collector box opening videos. Instead of 30 minutes, sure, it'd be like 10, 15 minutes. But it didn't... Terrible pack, by the way. Terrible pack. Holy smokes. The problem is, it didn't give a good vibe for it. We would do a box opening of two boxes in a collector box. In one patron would get a serialized card and all these crazy hits. Ooh, Cryptic Coat. And then the next video would get just complete trash. And the volatility was very... It created more swings. I don't think it gave a good enough accurate representation of the set in the collector boxes. Hedge Maze. That's the second one. Rage. Sleuth. Lost in the Maze. God, terrible. Oh my God. Brutal box opening. Oh my God, Chris, this one is just not good. Box 4 in this video is just the worst. Oh, okay. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful. The infamous Evolved Enigma. Again, she's gorgeous. The card looks amazing. Very crisp detail. Great printing and quality. But just not something... Invisible ink. There it is. Oh, you can actually see her like... Is that like her dress? Holy smokes. So it's kind of like an... Oh, wow, I didn't notice that before. Hold on, let me check the rest of the pack. Assassin Trope. Oh, we got a land. Okay, that was the best pack we've had in a while. So in this card particularly, Like, that's really neat. You can see the rest of her outfit and dress. So it's kind of like an extended art version. That's kind of neat. I like that. I know it's not, you know, high demand, sought after. Tier 1 super meta, super net deck. Yeah, I know. Rudy knows big words. District. And we got operative. The chase is on, and that is it, everybody. That is it, everybody. All right, so now box 5. Oh, that was a tough box. We had like 2 good packs, Chris. And box 4 was just terrible. Besides like 2 good packs, like 9 to 10 of those packs were just weak, man. Just flipping weak. Holy moly. Oh, all right. By the way, that one had 5 lands. Just curiosity. First land, Thunder Falls, and Beautiful Vindicator. Starting off nice there. Good pack 1, everybody. Do you guys want me to look for anything common in the comments? Unless you guys are screaming at me like I'm missing something. I could be missing something. So that's my attitude of everything right now. The market just does not like the product. Inheritance for a little mythic. The market is rejecting it. And I'm very curious to see where things level out. Right now, obviously, no stores in the country is going to reorder a single box of the play boxes. And the collector boxes, what's out there is out there at this point. No one's, you know, people are, ooh, Deadly Fugitive, finally a vampire assassin. And that's the anime art, I think. But, I mean, that's, you know, War Leader's Call. Didn't recognize it in the regular framework. But that's, I just don't know. Because, see, I want to do kind of a little step back here. We had something, like when Baldur's Gate Collectors and Baldur's Gate came out, okay? We had almost a similar situation. Just came out, market rejected, just straight sell-off, okay? And Baldur's Gate has literally spent the last, what, year? Doing nothing but trying to, what, come back, I guess you could say? That's pretty much the entire lifespan of Baldur's Gate has just been trying to recover to what the original MSRP and Wizards was saying the price was supposed to be. That's all it's been, okay? And some products do that. And then we have other products that, you know, behave the opposite. They come out and it's just high demand all... Oh, look at that. A show and tell? Special guest. And I already know. People are going to laugh because it's probably like $1 bulk now. This is like an old school Urza's card. This is like such a special card, man. All right. Again, I know everyone's going to laugh. Like, yeah, well, it's a game piece. Ain't worth nothing, Rudy. Haha. That was a really good pack. Wow. A show and tell and a nice little $10 land. I thought that was a pretty awesome. That was our best pack of box 5, I think, everybody. All right, Chris. Oh, there we go. Spirit of Justice. Ladies and gentlemen, we got another super gorgeous foily detailed invisible ink. What's it say there? What's that say in the light? Note to self, look into Judas Modus, something about smells funny? Okay. I love the invisible ink cards because of all the singles and the dumping. Oh, charm, very nice. Have not been holding up very well financially. The amount of supply hitting the markets versus the amount of stores trying to panic sell versus the amount of people buying in the short term. We're seeing all kinds of market swings and distortions, everybody. All right. And anyways, I want to finish my supplication on the play boxes. So, since play boxes replace draft and set, and they're supposed to be substantially more expensive, and supposed to be like set boxes, but better with more packs and blah, blah, blah. Analyze the pollen. I still think, like, I still wonder in the coming weeks and months, like some of the cards, like analyze, like there's some of these cards that just seem, they just don't seem that bad. That's all. But again, what do I know? I don't even know how to play Magic. So it is one of those situations where it's like, you know, are we going to have repricing of some of these things in the coming, you know, 30 to 90 days? And is it going to change? Oh, another pollen. Of how people view the set. We got deep operative. And other people say, no, it's just a trash set. It's weak. It's watered down. And because of that, people are going to move on. And everybody's already talking about Fallout and the old, obviously the Western crazy thing, you know. Undercity sewers. Lost Maze. Oh, we got a little lush bushes there. Okay, well that's pretty good. Double land pack. And see, I don't think Karlov's Manor is like super awful like the Crimson Vow. I don't agree with the whole Crimson Vow 2.0. There's a lot of things in this product that Crimson Vow didn't have going for it. But at the same time, it's definitely... Ooh, really nice little... Oh! Wow, that was a really good pack. Okay. A land and 2 mythics. That was a really good one. All right, so last box of the video. Definitely nowhere near getting like $200 a collector box in value. We are definitely, I mean, Chris, we're just not hitting it. And I don't know if in the coming video or two, I think I've got 1 or 2 more Karlov Manor collector case openings here for the patrons coming up. And nice little guilty. Pack 1 starting off good in box 6. Hey, and a ley line. Holy smoke. And another, wow, okay. Okay, best pack of the video right there. Right there, folks. Best pack of the video. Flipping ley line, flipping Rakdos, and a guilty double mythic. Best pack of the video. I think that was peak. That was peak Karlov Foreclosed Manor. I don't think we're gonna beat that. That was what was that? Land, ley line 2010. What was that? $40, $50 pack. Cryptic coat and a land. Okay, we got a cryptic coat and a land. That was a decent little pack there. And I go on TCG Player. Before I filmed this video, I actually spent 10 seconds and did like 3.5 seconds of research. There's another beautiful Rakdos, the old Chaos. And I just couldn't believe eBay and TCG Player combined. I found like 4 serialized cards in the entire open market for sale, not including obviously probably the private Facebook groups and private Discords that I don't have access to. But I've never seen such a low quantity of specialty. Like, it's the only set I've ever seen that's after release, the boxes and the prices are tanking, and yet these $1, $2, $3, $4,000 serialized chase cards are nowhere to be found. Like, they're just nowhere to be found. It's just, I don't get it. And that's why some of you said, well, Rudy, it's because they printed the living shit out of this product, and there's so much of it, and the problem is most of the product's not coming to market because there's too much of the product. And, oh, there's a little, Thundering Falls, okay. And if that's the case, wow, really? Double tap on the Thundering Falls in that pack, that's pretty wild. So that's the situation, everyone. You know, that's what makes this whole thing super weird. How can this, ooh, the Pride of the Whole Clade. These gorgeous. I gotta admit, the foiling and card quality on these things is absolutely amazing. Invisible ink, what do we got there? A little splash of the water. And it's just, the only thing, you all may be right. Wizards may be sitting on like 100,000 plus boxes or some outrageous quantity of these collector boxes because they're not able to sell it. And another Spirit of Justice. And another, I love the parlor on that. It reminds me of like a haunted mansion on like a Disney World ride or something. I always like that particular land, the artwork on that particular land. I think it's red-white, red-green, red-white. So, all right, folks, that's about it, Chris. We're wrapping up this 30-minute video. I'll give you guys my final thoughts on the whole thing for Massacre Girl, kind of what I think's coming, and just kind of the Rudy's closing rambles on the whole thing. Again, not super positive. It's been very discouraging to see how bad this product. The market is just rejecting it with a middle finger. How many? I think it's only our second Quake Mole in the whole video, or did we get 3? Hey, we didn't get many at all. Again, it's typical. We got 2 special guests. I may have missed one. 2 or 3 special guests in the whole video, which is about right. Under Another Sewers. We got Rookie there. We got the old Commander Mythic. Oh, and wow, double tap. Dude, look at her back. That looks like it would hurt. And that is it there. Into the close, everybody. The last pack. Come on, Chris. Serialized card for $3,000 in the last pack of the video. Above the law. Ransom note. Hey, I don't know. I got Sewers. Okay. All right. That's all I got, folks. Chris, thanks for being a very kind patron. All the cards are heading your way. And Karlov's Foreclosed Manor is going to have a tough road ahead. It's going to be up to Wizards to determine at this point whether or not they're going to want to keep the prices supported. And if they're going to support the prices without a full-blown collapse of this product, they're not going to be able. They're going to have to tighten or not release or put it out of print early, because I would assume Wizards is planning on doing 3, 4 reprints of play boxes over the next couple years to keep the standard set available. Right? That's what I would assume for the play boxes. In order now for them to maintain that, I feel like they're going to have to bottleneck it, or do what they did with Ixalan and Rivals of Ixalan years ago. Or like Hour of Devastation. Back in the 2017 through 2019 era, not 2019, I think it was 2017 and 18, when they started seeing severe problems with releases. Wizards ended up having to kind of put things out of print early. And that's what happened with, like, specifically Rivals of Ixalan was a really big moment with that. It was the first time when I was, growing the YouTube channel and I was becoming more of a public person that people were aware of. And Rivals of Ixalan was the first time that I saw the impact of, I don't even know if it was, I think it was like month 11 from release. It wasn't even past a year old. Like, the set was still in standard. Like, it was still standard, playable, legal, and everything. And I'd never forget that. Distribution even pinged me. It's like, hey, heads up, Wizards is cutting off early due to lack of demand. I was like, are you serious? They're going to have a standard set that's just out of print, but it's going to be in standard and available for another year? Like, it was a really, really weird thing. But it was an eye-opener, and it also tells me that, if they see things that are really bad, I mean, like right now, you really think there's going to be a wave 2, 3, 4 of play boxes for Karlov Manor? I don't. I think whatever they have, maybe they have an extra 100 pallets, in the actual main warehouse in Texas for WotC's distribution, just from the initial wave. Past that, I don't think they do any reprints because there's no demand and market for it. Now, if they reprint it and they contact distribution and stores, say, hey, instead of all this crazy prices where stores got to pay some outrageous, $120 a box, and distributors are going to pay, 100 or 110. Now, if they charge distributors like $50 and they sell to stores for 60, 70 a box, that's a whole different conversation, everybody. So if we see something like that happen and Wizards moves forward with, redoing the play boxes, which they had to have been budgeting the revenue, it's like draft and set boxes. They're available for like the life cycle of a product usually. So I would assume they were, when Hasbro forecasts revenue and everything, they base that on these products selling and having them available. But when it fails miserably, these are going to create, kind of big old potholes and big old missing chunks of revenue for Papa Hasbro. So the only positive thing I can say in this video is going to be that, well, what does that mean for the next, the Cowboys and Indians set? I don't know, the Wild West set, the Desert set, whatever the details of the set when they come out. I mean, what's that going to be? Are they going to, have a smaller print run because of the failure of the previous standard set? Because all everybody cares about now is two things. One, when's Karlov Manor going to bottom out? Because Rudy, I still would like to buy some boxes or something, but I'm so afraid of the falling knife because it keeps tanking. And two, how much Fallout can I get? Rudy, all I want is Fallout Commander decks. How many sets can I get? Give me the collector, but how many? That's all. That's really the topic right now. And then when we go to this next standard set with Magic in a couple months, it's like, okay, are they going to play it more conservative? Are they going to adjust the price on the play boxes and collector boxes? Are they going to keep raising the price? These are the unknowns. But Wizards was on a really good run before this set. They've had, we had the last 5 releases. I think have been really, really good. This is the first release in a while we've had it's just being rejected, not doing well. So I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. It's yet to be determined because maybe it's going to, Wizards getting too cocky. All the sets were doing good. Hey, see, we can bring Magic back and we're not overprinting and reprinting all of our cards to nothing and game pieces. So I don't know. Maybe we need a bad set every once in a while so that, Wizards kind of doesn't overdo it or they throttle back. I mean, look at Master Sets this year. What do we have coming up later this year? The new Modern Horizons, which I'm sure is going to be loaded and amazing. Rumor is it has the rest of the fetch lands, the Allied fetches from Khans of Tarkir and stuff, and from Onslaught or something. Anyways, that's all I have, folks. Thanks for watching. Chris, enjoy all the cards headed your way. Definitely been an eye-opening experience. Definitely nowhere near as enjoyable to open compared to Ravnica Remastered and Lord of the Rings. But does this deserve to be like a $99 Amazon dump box? I'm skeptical of that because it's too soon to tell. And I feel like the market and a lot of people are still... It's just we don't know the true value of some of these cards this early. We don't know if there's going to be synergy with future sets. We don't know if there's going to be some really big surprises and cards that actually spike. It's a little too soon to know. I think over the next 90 days, we're going to end up finding out if this thing's just going to become Crimson Vow 2.0, like some of you are saying, or it's going to have some stability and recovery, or it gets worse. We're going to know over the next 45 days, most likely, and we'll report if things get worse or if they get better. Thanks for watching, everybody. You all have a beautiful day out there.